Yo, what's going on? It's your boy K every day. It's your boy K. Sometimes you gotta do your dirt all by my lonely in the day. I'm feeling dirty. I can't lie to y'all. I really didn't even feel like doing this podcast today. So if I come off like I don't have a lot of energy, I don't feel motivated, I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize to y'all now. But I don't know if y'all been feeling like me lately, but I think I'm starting to have beef fatigue. I know y'all like, what is he talking about? Man, this beef between Drake and Kendrick and Drake, however you want to frame it, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It just seems like it's been going on forever now. I can't remember a beef in years past that's been seemed like it's been going on as long as this beef has went on. And now it's starting to feel like it's going on even longer because it feels like Drake just kind of gracefully bowed out and he done moved on and taking vacations. He posted pictures like he living his best life, but yet Kendrick is still going. Like, I'm pretty sure by now y'all probably seen it. You know, he just recently had the pop out concert tour, show, live stream, whatever you want to call it. It looked like it was like the whole West Coast was just tap dancing on Drake's grave. I mean, it was Kendrick and all his friends. I mean, it was the Bloods, it was the Crips. All the other gangs from out there on the West Coast was on stage. I mean, it was like a big block party. So obviously Kendrick got the whole West Coast on his back and they ride with him. And it's cool. I mean, I'm glad to see that they all could unite for one common cause and they showing love. I get it, but man, like, when is this thing gonna be over? Like, to be honest with y'all, I didn't even want to talk about this today, but things in the music industry have been going so slow now that there ain't really a lot of other things to talk about but the beef. So here we are again talking about this beef between Kendrick and Drake. And I've been hearing a lot of different angles. I mean, I'm hearing people questioning, you know, what is Drake gonna do now? Should he just chill and let Kendrick just relish in the moment that he won the battle? Should Drake lay low, don't put out no music for a while, let the dust settle and then come back? Or should he just not even try to come back at all? Like, don't even make music no more. Maybe he should just get into doing something else, get into acting or going back to acting. Or should he just start doing other business ventures and don't even worry about music no more? And then I've heard the other argument where the only way to combat this is if he just start coming out just like flooding the market with song after song after song. And obviously Drake is talented enough that he could keep up with that output of work. Like, he could probably be putting out several songs a week if he wanted to. He could probably put out an album after album after album if he wanted to. And then I heard another angle that was kind of interesting, and I thought this actually kind of made sense. I heard somebody basically saying that how you kill a news article or, you know, something that's hot in the news, like this whole beef and Kendrick, you know, winning this battle has been big right now. It's all over, it's everywhere. The way you kill that story is with another story. And the best way that Drake can do this would be if he got involved in what we would consider to be a serious relationship. Now, it could be fabricated, meaning that it don't even really have to be a real relationship. It can just appear to be real, or it would have to be somebody that we would have never expected for Drake to be romantically involved with. I mean, of course, we can start throwing out names, speculating, but they said it would have to take something like that for the focus to shift, and then people would be so concerned and trying to figure out, oh, well, what are they doing now? Is it serious? That maybe that would take some of the attention off of what's been going on in this beef. But Kendrick, he just ain't letting this down. And I get it. I mean, he's going to take advantage of the momentum that he's built from winning this beef. I mean, not only did he do the pop out concert, then after that, then he went and shot a music video for the Not Like Us song. And again, this just looked like a big block party. It's almost like he took the pop out concert and just took it outside. I mean, it's like hundreds of people pulling up to the video shoot. I mean, it's cars riding by, people blowing the horn. There's a whole bunch of people standing outside just to look at the video being made. And then, of course, we've seen some of the behind the scenes videos that they've put out. And it's like all of again, it's like the whole West Coast that showed up for this music video. They haven't said when it's going to come out yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out soon. But it's just like a big block party. Everybody having a good time. I mean, it's like everybody is riding with Kendrick. I just want to know what y'all think. Again, I just want to know if there's anybody out there that's feeling like me, that at this point, can we find something else to talk about? Can something else happen in hip hop that will kind of take over the news cycle? We can start talking about that instead of talking about this. I mean, there's been a couple other things that's happened, but I didn't even want to talk about those things because one of the things was extremely negative. And it was sad and it was unfortunate. So I didn't want to come up here on a Friday and be the Debbie Downer. So I didn't even want to talk about that. And there's been a couple other things that's happened in the music space that it ain't really that positive. And I just wanted to come up here today. And I didn't want to, the whole thing to just be, negative and downhill. So I figured if there ain't nothing else to talk about, let's talk about this beef again. I done heard some rumblings that there's some people out there that feel that Drake might be working on another diss song, but that won't really make sense to me. It's like, in the public opinion, everybody pretty much is saying that they feel that Kendrick won the battle. So if everybody feels that Kendrick won the battle, what would Drake benefit from putting out another diss song? Like, I don't even understand what that would do. Is it like everybody just gonna forget what just happened and now it's like gonna be a new iteration of the beef and then they gonna start off, all right, Kendrick won round one, so now we about to start a different round and everybody starts back at zero and then you put out a song, 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 and then the judges hold up their scorecards and then they see who wins? Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. But it's Drake, so it won't surprise me. I mean, at this point, he pretty much just doing whatever he want. I mean, he just made a song with some pop star girl. I can't remember. Cabello? I think her last name might be Cabello or something. It just came across when I was listening to Pandora today, and I was like, oh, I guess Drake featured on a new song. It's a pop song, so I guess he out here making pop songs, and, he did the song a while back with the guy from Toronto. I guess it was a spoof. I hope the song wasn't serious because it was like one of the craziest things I ever heard. I just thought that was bad time. And again, that was just the wrong time to be out here just basically making fun of yourself or making fun of the song. I don't know. But again, maybe he just, at this point, he just feel, hey, I might as well do something to try to get people's attention off of talking about this rap battle. But again, I want y'all to let me know what y'all think. Again, I'm exhausted. At this point, I'm getting tired of hearing about it, and now I'm hearing the people saying that there's a debate. Is Kendrick trying to use all this momentum to put out a new album? And then I'm hearing people, they trying to figure out, is Kendrick going to put Not Like Us on the album if he's working on a new album, or is he just going to leave that song off? And if he does come out with a new album here shortly, if it's just going to be like his other albums where basically it was like a conceptual album, it was very artistic, and every song, it had a meaning, and it went down to how he placed the songs and which order and all that stuff. And I know it probably sounds like I'm all over the place, but that just reminded me of something. Another thing that's getting real exhausting about this beef and about this battle, and I'm only saying this is if everybody, what they're saying is true, this is just becoming exhausting. So there was people that were saying, and in the pop-out concert that Kendrick did, the outfit that he was wearing, he purposely wore that outfit because it was supposed to be paying homage to Tupac, because Tupac wore an outfit that looked very similar to that years ago when he was performing somewhere. Then people went down to the fact that Kendrick was wearing Nike Shox. And then people was like, oh my God, where did he even find Nike Shox from? And I tried to look up and try to figure out where I could buy them. And like my whole computer basically exploded. Then I heard people making a big deal of the fact that he was wearing a chain, because Kendrick normally doesn't really wear chains, or you don't really see him really rocking a lot of jewelry and stuff. So people made a big deal about that. Then I seen people making a big deal about the fact that he was wearing like reading glasses. They was like, oh man, Kendrick made it cool to wear glasses. I seen other people talking about the fact that if you see the video, if you go back and look at the Pop Out concert, you'll see what I'm talking about. He had a ball cap on and he had a hoodie on. The whole time he was performing, the hoodie never came off his head. It almost stayed like in the perfect spot. To be honest with you, I think they taped it down. I don't see how he could have performed the whole time and moved all the moving around and stuff he was doing, and the hoodie didn't move. So I think they probably taped it or glued it so it stayed down. But I'm just speculating at this point. But the hoodie didn't move. So everybody thought that was crazy. Oh my God, the hoodie didn't move. What else are people talking about? Let me see. Oh, and then people was talking about even the way he put the songs in a certain order. It was like he put the songs in a particular order for a particular reason because each song was given like a specific vibe, a specific message, and you had to really know exactly what he was talking about in the song to get, like there was a lot of subliminal messages, and if you knew what he was talking about and you got why he put the songs in the order that he put them in, he purposely, the artists that came on first, he purposely put them in the order that they put them in, and he was trying to pay homage to these artists that aren't really like known worldwide. And then some of the other people that he brought on stage, they were brought on stage for a specific reason, and it was like a specific time. And then there was a part when he did the A minor thing, and he did like this little A minor, and he started doing like this goofy looking dance. People saying that he purposely did that dance because it's supposed to be making fun of the dance that Drake did in the Highlight Bling video. People could be wrong, but when people said that, I went back and thought about how that dance looked in the video. It do seem like now that people that, have made the correlation, it do seem like he was, I guess, purposely trying to make fun of that dance with what he did in the Pop Out concert. So I did watch the Pop Out concert. I don't know what point Kendrick was trying to make when he did this, and I know people gonna think it sounds like I'm hating when I say this, but I'm just being honest. People might take it like I'm trying to throw shots, and I'm really not. But that's how I felt when he did this. So in the Pop Out thing, for those who haven't seen it now, I mean, you're living on the rock if you haven't, but if you haven't, I'm just going to kind of recap. There was a part, of course, he had to do the A minor. So he did it. When he did it the first time, I thought it was kind of cool. He purposely held it longer than he does in the original song, because in the original song, I think he basically does like A minor, about that long. When he did it, when he was performing it on stage, I swear it felt like he held it for like a minute. I don't even know how he held his breath that long. To me, that was just a little too much. Like, it was cool if he just would have held it longer than he did in the original song, but to hold it for as long as he held it, I think it was just a bit much. Another thing he did that I think was just a bit much, but I think he was really trying to drive the point home, and maybe that's what he was trying to do, and if that's what he was doing, then it worked. He performed Not Like Us. I'm not even exaggerating. He performed that song at least 5 times, and he performed it back to back to back to back to back. He did it, and then he brought it back, and then he did it again, and then he brought it back. Now, if the point of him doing that was to prove to the world that no matter how many times he performed it, the crowd was just as into it as the previous time he performed it, then it worked. Because it seemed like no matter how many times he was going to perform that song, the crowd was, performing it with him word for word. He could have stopped performing. He could have just held the mic out like that, and the crowd knew all the words, and they was rapping in sync, in unison with him for the entire performance. And then if that wasn't good enough, he did it again. And the crowd was there to do it again. And then he did it again and again and again and again. Another thing people know, I noticed it too, But another thing that I think people just really kind of blowing out of proportion, maybe they're just trying to highlight how in shape Kendrick is or how serious he takes his craft or how locked in he was for doing this pop-out performance. A lot of people made it a point to say that he didn't even drink water. Like the whole time he was performing, you never saw him take a break. Really, he didn't drink no water or nothing. And then there's other people that was made it a point to say that he didn't even have like a reference track. Like he didn't even have like a reference track playing in the background. You know, when most people perform, even if they perform their leads, the lead vocals, they normally have some backgrounds in the back just to kind of fill space. So, you know, if you want to take a breath, you will let the background track play a little bit to catch your breath, and then you will kind of just come back in. He didn't even have no background track playing, so it was just him on stage rapping every word, no drinks of water, and he wasn't really taking no breaks, and he was just boom, 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 boom. So maybe he was just that hype that he was like, you know what, I don't even want to take a water break. I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm locked in, I'm serious, my hoodie ain't gonna move, and I'm gonna perform Not Like Us 5 or 6 times back to back. A minor. That's how I would have been. But he held it for at least 3 times longer than that. He didn't cough or nothing. He kept it moving. So if y'all haven't watched the pop-out performance by now, please go watch it. And y'all leave me some comments. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know if I'm pretty much on point with what I'm saying today, or if y'all feel I done totally lost my mind and I need to stop giving my opinion on this beef. Now, I do want to say this. Again, I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy. Well, most people probably think I am crazy at this point because I was one of the only people that was saying that Drake won. I was only saying Drake won because I felt, again, if you took song, I just think Drake made hotter songs. I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about. The song Push-Ups. I'm still listening to Push-Ups right now because I think the song is pretty hot. Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Family Matters. I was really, really trying to keep it PG. 50 band in the mob in the spot. To this day, that melody cannot get out of my head. I'm still listening to Family Matters. There's none of the songs that Kendrick put out in this beef that I'm still listening to. I won't never listen to Meet the Grams again. After I heard it the first time just to hear what he was talking about, that's not even a song that you would just want to play. It's not even a bop. The Not Like Us, I'm only hearing it because it's just blew up so much that you can't escape it. So I'm hearing it, on YouTube, and I'm going different places. I'm just hearing it, but it's not a song that I just play. I know everybody feels that was the biggest song out of the beef, but it ain't really if you a West Coast person, I'm pretty sure it's a bop. But I'm an East Coast guy. So again, I've never really been a big West Coast, heavily music influenced kind of person. So I'm not going to just be, riding down the street. Dan, 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 dan. I'm not going to be, doing all the dances that they do out there on the West Coast. But that's just me. But other than that, man, there's only a handful of people that said they thought that Drake won the beef. But I'm still exhausted. I have beef fatigue. I think I should coin that phrase, beef fatigue. That's all I got today, y'all, because like I said, I'm even tired of just talking about it. So I'm gonna let y'all get a break. Y'all be good and stay safe.